It's a warm welcome to live coverage from the Stadio Diego Maradona in Naples. The start of week 14 in Serie A. The penultimate round of games before the World Cup begins. And Serie A leaders Napoli face Empoli. Well, let's take a check at the team news for you. Napoli with 5 changes in the weekend win at Atalanta. There's still no feature Kvaratskhelia, the wonderful Georgians, missing with a back issue once again. 2 changes in defence tonight. Leo Ostigard and Mario Rui come in. A start in midfield for Tanguy and Dombele, and Politano and Raspadori play wide of Victor Osimhen. As for Empoli, who won here last season, they beat Sassuolo at the weekend when their winning goal came from the youngster Tommaso Baldanzi. Petar Stojanovic plays at right back tonight. Haas comes into midfield, and Nedim Bayrami is in place of the injured Mattia Destro. Martin Satriano leads their attack. Our officials led by Luca Pareto from Turin. It's his 99th game in Serie A tonight. He took charge of this fixture 4 years ago, again at Napoli, won by 5-1, and we have Michael Fabri as the VAR. There is a choice of viewing for you over on BT Sport 2. Spezia host Udinese at the Alberto Pico. That's 17th against the 8th place side. Spezia, who've lost their last 3 games in a row. Udinese have lost their way a touch, no wins now in their last 5. That's over on BT Sport 2 for you. But right here, we're watching the team who've been absolutely wonderful so far this campaign, Napoli, hoping to pull further clear at the top of Serie A. They start 6 points clear. If they win this one, that gap will become 9 before Milan play later on tonight. But they face a team against whom they lost home and away last season. So we'll see if Empoli can upset the odds here in Naples tonight. The home fans here dreaming this could be something very special this season. Hoping for that first Scudetto in over 30 years, since the era of the great man after whom this rather archaic venue is now named. Napoli, the only team in Serie A still yet to lose this season. 11 wins from 13 games. And can they extend that gap here against Empoli tonight? Napoli in the first half, playing from left to right. Empoli all in black. Empoli arrive here in 14th place. 3 wins from their first 13 matches. Only 3 points off the top half. And they travel to Naples off the back of that 1-0 win against Sassuolo at the weekend. They had lost their previous 2 games, though. The last away games are thumping 4-0 at Juventus. We'll see if they learned any lessons from that. Here's Sebastiano Laperto, who's on loan from Napoli, part of the Empoli back 4. Up towards Satriano, who is that lonely figure in the Empoli attack tonight. Being watched there by Kim Min-jae. Centre-back pairing again for Napoli of Kim Min-jae and Leo Ostigard, who's alongside him tonight. Juan Jesus on the bench. Amir Rahmani still out due to injury. First third of the campaign gone now. And what a job it's been from this wonderful coach of Napoli, Luciano Spalletti. Long way to go, but there is a campaign here which is full of promise, full of potential for Napoli. They can guarantee their place at the top of the table for Christmas. This is the first of 2 home games for them before the World Cup break. There will be a almost 2-month break before Serie A returns in early January. Paolo Zanetti, the coach of Empoli, and what a big challenge for his side tonight, facing what is the ultimate test in Serie A at the moment. Rather robust challenge there on the Botka. Mario Rui back at left back in place of Matias Oliveira. Here's Raspadori. Not the best ball back from him. And then strong play and fair play by Ndombele to win it back. No foul there. Here's Kim. Lobotka. Nice pass to Politano. Now Di Lorenzo, the captain, up from right back. Napoli in control here in these opening few minutes. Here's Ndombele. Headed by Fabiano Parisi, this very highly rated left back of Empoli, but a big night for him, big challenge. Up against the likes of Politano and Raspadori, who may well switch wings at times for Napoli. Well, they came from behind to win their last game at the weekend, away to Atalanta. Fine win that. And a win without feature Kvaratskhelia. Having to make do again without the Georgian tonight, out due to a back issue, but it's not a serious injury, so there is a hope that he'll return in time for the game here at the weekend against Udinese. Here's Haas for Empoli. Might break the way of Satriano, but not quite. To keep an eye on there, Tommaso Baldanzi. Where's number 35? He's just 19 years of age. Player who scored the winning goal against Sassuolo only a few days ago. It was Empoli who inflicted Napoli's last domestic defeat all the way back in April. A remarkable game which Napoli fans would rather forget. So to Alex Meret, the Napoli goalkeeper. Napoli had a 2-goal lead. Goals from Mertens and Insigne, but they lost by 3-2. Empoli scored 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. That was the result last year, which really ended Napoli's title hopes. And Empoli won here 1-0 as well. Patrick Cotrone got the winning goal. That was last December. Former Wolves and Milan striker, who's now playing in Serie B with Como. Teammates of Cesc Fabregas there. Cross comes Kim, who's proved to be a superb signing in this Napoli defence, the South Korea international. Signed to fill the sizable void left by Kalidou Koulibaly after his move to Chelsea. Mario Rui. Best touch there by Ndombele. In goes Anguissa. Now the Puerto. Second season playing on loan with Empoli. Anguissa. There's a great atmosphere around this historic stadium. Fans have been witnessing a team who've been defying all the early season expectations, really. Many felt this would be a campaign of transition for Napoli. Good ball there by Ndombele, back by Osimhen, and a crunching tackle, and it's deemed to be a foul. Well, Empoli players there surround the referee. They felt it was a fair tackle. But it will be a free kick now in a very dangerous area. It all stemmed from that great play there by Ndombele, who brushed off Ismaili. Osimhen with a lovely flick. And it was that diving challenge there on Raspadori which the referee penalised. It was from Stojanovic. One of those tackles where he took both ball and man. So what can Napoli produce from this? Really is a wonderful position for a free kick. Giacomo Raspadori with that right foot, I think is the man who will fancy this. Scored just the one goal in Serie A this season. But for a right footer, you couldn't place this one any better. For a five-man wall to beat, and the player lying behind that wall. But Vicario in that Empoli goal will be an anxious man right now. It's the teenager Baldanzi who is on the deck. It is Raspadori. Good block by that wall, and then the volley was by Mario Rui with the right foot, his weaker foot, and it was some way off target. Didn't get the elevation there, Raspadori, and then Mario Rui, who's not scored for 3.5 years, wayward ultimately. Former Empoli player Mario Rui spent a good few years there, over 100 games. And his 5th year with Napoli. Very talented player too, the Portuguese left back. He won his first caps for Portugal for 2 years in September. We're waiting with interest to see their World Cup squad announced. Decent stepping in there. Full midweek round of games in Serie A over these next few nights. And the top two starting things off tonight. Napoli first up here, you'll see Milan later on, and Milan, the reigning champions, who are 6 points behind Napoli. Napoli won the game's first corner here. Politano and Raspadori stand over the ball. Politano's ball towards that near post. Di Lorenzo was there. Mario Rui does very well there to nip it in front of Nedin Bayrami. Noticeable depth now in this Napoli squad. Spalletti making 5 changes this evening. Barely weakening the team. Di Lorenzo is down there, a man who has been a starter in every match in both Serie A and the Champions League this season. Took a blow to the face. The former Empoli player in the Napoli ranks. Joined 3 years ago from the Tuscan team. Spalletti, as I mentioned, rotating, leaving out amongst those changes Elif Elmas, who got the winning goal at Atalanta a few days ago. Sure he'll be frustrated by that. Elif Elmas, he was complaining a few weeks ago about not having too much game time from the start this season. Can't question much that Spalletti has done this season. Such fantastic form Napoli have been in. Only 4 points have been dropped in Serie A this season. Just 4 points slipping away in 2 draws. 1-1 here against Lecce. Goalless draw for Fiorentina. They've won every game in Serie A since the end of August. 9 straight Serie A wins. If it was to be 10 on the bounce, it would be for just the 3rd time in their Serie A history. There's Anguissa, now Di Lorenzo. Politano, Di Lorenzo. Kim for Mario Rui. Kim with the big switch of play. Here's Anguissa. Looking for Osimhen. Watched there by Leperto. Parisi. Nowhere to go there, being well pressured by Politano. Throw there going Empoli's way. Only Empoli's 2nd season back in Serie A. They were 14th last year. They secured their survival with 3 games to spare. 14th where they begin tonight. 14 points on the board. Di Lorenzo. Cross came Leperto. Yellow card shown though, the referee is playing the advantage there. There was a foul by Filippo Bandinelli, the Empoli captain, on Politano. That's the first caution tonight, coming after only a quarter of an hour. Better angle here, the challenge. Just caught Politano, maybe in the calf area. Politano hobbling, but he's bounced up straight away. 7th Serie A start of the campaign for him. The last one, he was subbed off at half-time when Bologna came here. And where, again, Napoli came from behind to win. Done that 4 times in Serie A this season. Lobotka. Mario Rui. Raspadori's ball in. Didn't quite link up with Ndombele. Ndombele, the Tottenham loanee, starting his 6th match in Serie A. Come off the bench in the last couple of Serie A games. His last start came in the Champions League, that defeats Liverpool last week. Vicario's touch there, a little bit awkward, but he was able to get the ball away eventually under some pressure. Highly rated goalkeeper Guglielmo Vicario, but it may well be a busy night for him tonight. Here's an Empoli team who've become more compact this season. They were wide open defensively last year, but a bit more organised nowadays. Just point you towards upcoming attractions on BT Sport. This weekend, big game for you from the Premier League. Manchester City can go top of the table once again, back above Arsenal. They host Brentford. That's 11:30 Saturday morning. And then coming up in a few weeks' time, Tyson Fury against Derek Chisora. That big showdown at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium That's December the 3rd, live only on BT Sport Box Office. Here's Di Lorenzo, laid wide by Anguissa. Good touch then by Politano. Di Lorenzo's cut back, looking for Osimhen. Defended though by Smiley. Politano opting not to cross, supported by Di Lorenzo. By Stojanovic. Mario Rui going in. Here's the brushing off Satriano. And Dombele. Di Lorenzo finds Politano. Against Parisi, the cross deflected, but real life fairly comfortable for Empoli. They'll try and play their way out from the back. Stojanovic there being boxed in by Raspadori. This is that high Napoli press. They do win the ball back so well in their opponent's half. And a foul by Ndombele. He was a record signing for Spurs. His career lost his way in North London. He's back at Lyon for a time last season. 18 months now since his last cap for the French national team. We've seen plenty of the ball in the early stages here. Anguissa, former Fulham midfield player. Ostigard. Only actually his second start in Serie A this evening. Last time he was in the Napoli team in Serie A was when Lecce came here and won that point back in August. The only blemish Napoli's home record this season. 5 wins and 6 home games in Serie A. Oh, well done there by Politano to win the ball back. Looking for Osimhen, but it's away by Smiley. Di Lorenzo. Cross deflected. Here's the Porto. Mario Rui. Politano for Di Lorenzo. Well, down this right side, Napoli are enjoying plenty of promise, and Politano has become highly influential. A bit of a concern though here because Di Lorenzo is down off the pitch, so play can carry on, but for the time being Napoli playing on with 10 men. Here's Satriano for Empoli. Tackle by Anguissa. Politano goes over, and that has been stopped now for a free kick. The yellow card's been shown there for the ball being whacked away. The referee thought that was dissent by Satriano. The stoppage will allow some treatment if required for Di Lorenzo. So Politano went over. Di Lorenzo's okay. Di Lorenzo. Dangerous pass there into towards Ndombele, but he broke the way of Raspadori. Now Mario Rui, looking for Osimhen. Well swept away by Smiley. To Osimhen, Serie A's top scorer, with 8 goals, 1 ahead of Bologna's Marko Arnautovic. Politano. Ostigard. Now Mario Rui. Given away by Raspadori. And Satriano challenged by Mario Rui. He's 21 years of age. Martin Satriano made his debut for Uruguay 2 months ago. He's on loan from Inter. Empoli are a team who've found goals pretty hard to come by this season. They've scored just 10 in 13 games so far. Only Samp have scored fewer. Stark contrast, Napoli, Serie A's top scorers. They failed to score in 1 Serie A game this season. Goal the straw with Fiorentina. Davent and Ndombele there, but no foul given. Stojanovic. Here's Ismaili. Vicario going long for Empoli, up towards Satriano. To be a clear push there on Mario Rui, and Satriano has to be careful on a yellow card. Marin. Ismaili. Empoli will be pretty happy with the way the first quarter of this game has panned out. Holding Napoli at bay. Napoli yet to have a really clear sight of the Empoli goal. Marin. Stojanovic, who has got past the tackle of Mario Rui. Room to move into for him here. Not the best ball though at the end of it. The right back charging forward, but when it came to the moment that mattered, just lost his composure. Did really well here to get past Mario Rui. He had 2 players up there with him, Satriano and Bayrami, but he couldn't pick out either of them. Ball driven forward here towards Politano, but just too much on it. Politano applauds the intention. There's Parisi. No way past Anguissa. Marin. That's wide for Stojanovic. Looking for Nicolas Haas, but Mario Rui was in the way. Just the 1 defeat in 19 games at home and abroad for Napoli this season. That defeat was last Tuesday 7 days ago at Liverpool, that Champions League match. And what for Napoli was a dead rubber. They'd won the group. And that Champions League draw was made yesterday, and they're going to face Eintracht Frankfurt in the last 16 in the new year. A good draw for Napoli, although Eintracht Frankfurt were European trophy winners last season. They won the Europa League, won that final against Rangers. 3 Serie A teams in the last 16 of the Champions League. Milan will face Chelsea, Inter will face Porto. 13 years now since the Serie A team won the Champions League. Ndombele into Osimhen. Great hold-up play by Osimhen. He's done really well here. Fantastic strength. Mario Rui. Vicario was there near post. Really was great play there by Victor Osimhen. Not shy of that physical side of the game, drawing defenders into him. He's got the footwork too to try and conjure something from nothing. Look at this here. Backing in, holding off 3 or 4 players there. Thumbs up from his teammate. Scored in his last 4 Serie A games in a row. See who got the equalising goal in Bergamo at the weekend after his handball gave away the early penalty, which was converted by Atalanta. Osimhen there blocked off the route back to the goalkeeper for Ismaili. Good pressure by Raspadori. And Empoli moving towards another staging post here. Almost half an hour gone. They've still kept that clean sheet intact. And now a chance to attack. This is Baldanzi, the teenager. He's got support there too. Back towards Baldanzi, who left it. And it breaks timely for Anguissa. Still no clear chances yet in the game. Napoli possession. Politano. Di Lorenzo. There's Lobotka. Politano. Can't get beyond Parisi. Di Lorenzo. And Di Lorenzo went down there as if he was blocked off, but the officials saw no foul. Not the first time Di Lorenzo has been in the wars. I think he may have been blocked there, actually, you know. Bandinelli wasn't looking at the ball. We have more live football coming your way tonight from the National League. A big game at the top. Southend against Notts County. Southend, who won their last 4 games. Notts County, top of the table. Only lost once all season. That's from 7:30 on One and Ultimate. Our next live game from Serie A tonight, Cremonese against the defending champions, Milan. 7:30, that's on BT Sport 2. Milan, who lost their last away match at Torino, but bounced back with a weekend win against Spezia. San Siro. Who are in 19th place, the only team yet to win a game in Serie A this season. Zanotti there took charge of Empoli in the summer, replacing Aurelio Andriazzoli. To repeat And the Rizzoli's heroics of last year with that remarkable double against Napoli. They've won the last 3 games against them. Napoli's bogey team right now. Napoli finding them hard to break down in this first half. Here's Di Lorenzo. Now Politano. Good flick on there by Raspadori. Mario Rui. Now Ndombele. Mario Rui. It's come the way of Ndombele. There's a good block there by Smiley. Now Anguissa. On by Politano. Anguissa. No one near post for Napoli. Going on target. Tanguy Ndombele, whose only previous goal for Napoli came in the Champions League at Rangers. Good win there by Satriano. Kim was mopping up, but his header was a loose one. And a foul by Lobotka. Chance for Empoli just to camp themselves in the Napoli half of the pitch for a moment or two. Smiley. Nice ball forward there. This is Bayrami. Again, really good defending by Kim. Came in from Fenerbahce. He really looks the part. Player who's won more than 40 caps for South Korea. 1 year in Turkey. Before that, 3 years playing in China. He's chipped in with 2 goals too in Serie A this season. They have had 13 different goal scorers up to now, Napoli. Good ball there by Ndombele. Room for Mario Rui. Not the greatest ball in those, away by Smiley. Ndombele. Back now with Kim. Here's Ostigar. He was relegated from Serie A, playing on loan with Genoa last season. The difference a few months can make. Now sitting pretty at the top of Serie A with his new club. Politano. Di Lorenzo, Politano wins a corner. Watched all the way by Bandinelli. Raspadori's ball across. Didn't clear that near post area though. Just like that killer final ball so far in the game, Napoli. Di Lorenzo with a throw. Lobotka. Di Lorenzo. All the way back with Kim Min-jae. Politano. Ndombele. And Di Lorenzo. Here's Anguissa. Anguissa's done well. Again though, that ball in didn't clear the first defender. Every test that's come Empoli's way so far, they've dealt with pretty comfortably. Di Lorenzo. Raspadori brought the ball down and got the shot away too. Well, that's the first real chance for Napoli. It fell for Giacomo Raspadori. Better cross here, deeper one. Good first touch. Defender there went diving in, which was dangerous. Raspadori kept his footing. Didn't really catch the shot with the conviction he was hoping for. And it was straight at Vicario in the Empoli goal. A clear shirt pull there by Leperto on Osimhen. And Sebastiano Leperto is the third Empoli player to get a yellow card tonight. Just a sense that Napoli are up in the ante as we get closer towards half-time. Cynical that from Leperto. No debate about the booking. Watch his step now, along with Satriano and Bandinelli, players on bookings for Empoli. Touched by Mario Rui for Raspadori. And Ndombele looking to clip that one out towards Ostigard. th game this of Napoli's season, 16 wins so far. It's a real chance for them to open up some more daylight between themselves and the chasing pack. Remember, only 4 points have been dropped until tonight. 11 wins in the first 13 games. Napoli for now being frustrated tonight. Osimhen. Turned back by Parisi for Vicario. Now Marin, the Romanian. It's been kept in play here by Barami. It was missed by Mario Rui. Barami across. He had two there in support, but picked out neither of them. Bit of a chance there for Empoli on the breakaway. Di Lorenzo. Politano. Good game so far, Napoli's right. Cross blocked by Parisi. Di Lorenzo. Politano. Here's Anguissa. That's a foul. Foul on Politano. Razvan Marin, the offender this time. Just the arm across the shoulder. Another set-piece chance then for Napoli. Doesn't look too concerned for now, Spalletti. To 1,000 games now as a manager. first games as a coach were with Empoli back in the mid-1990s. He was born in Tuscany. Trying to find a way past them here as we tick towards half-time. Raspadori's ball in. It's come to Osimhen. It's back to goal. Good strength there, or was it? It's actually a foul given against Osimhen. He nudged Filippo Bandinelli. Good defending actually by Bandinelli in the first place. Empoli kept Osimhen quiet so far. The Napoli team as a whole. Osimhen, who's been loving playing here in recent times. 10 goals in his last 9 Serie A matches in Naples. That hat-trick he scored here against Sassuolo in the last home game. Lobotka. Politano. Di Lorenzo. Laperto away, sliced away, but it will be a throw-in rather than a corner. Moving towards first half stoppage time, still goalless. Politano. By Anguissa for Ndombele. Got past Parisi. Cross first time, needs support now. Politano, touch was heavy. Won back by Baldanzi. And he can't keep hold of it. There's Mario Rui. Mario Rui's cross, Osimhen took it. And Ndombele forward. Oh, and the shot was not too far away from Raspadori. On the brink of half-time, a rare chance for Napoli. It's a good ball in there by Ndombele. And Raspadori couldn't quite get that right foot around it. Vicario was standing motionless and grateful to see the ball go wide. And that is half-time, so no goals here. Napoli, the Serie A leaders, hoping to extend their lead to 9 points with a win this evening. But they found chances very hard to come by. And at half-time in Naples, it is Napoli 0, Empoli 0. So we're watching Napoli-Empoli, half-time, no goals. 2 goals in the other match. Spezia 1, Udinese 1, the half-time score there. That's live over on BT Sport 2, after which you'll see Milan go to Cremonese in this full midweek round of games. Tomorrow we've got Roma away at Sassuolo, Inter host Bologna, 2 of the standout games there in the Wednesday matches. Thursday, Juve are at Verona and Lazio host Monza. Every match live across the BT Sport network, of course. This the way the table stands right now then. Napoli would extend their lead to 7 points before Milan play later on tonight. Lazio there in 3rd, Atalanta in 4th, followed by Juve, Roma and Inter. And Empoli, who began the evening in 14th place, staying there at the moment, and their gap above the bottom 3 would increase to 9 points. Verona, Samp and Cremonese in the drop zone. So it's a slow return for Luciano Spalletti. We'll just about get out in time for the second half to begin. will be Empoli. We'll get the match back underway. So, off we go then. Empoli get this match up and running once more. Remember, they won this fixture last year. They also beat Napoli in April. That remarkable comeback win 3-2 at the Stadio Carlo Castellani. Can they frustrate Napoli again tonight? Napoli looking to inject some impetus now in this second half. No half-time changes made here. There's Ndombele. Gave the ball away, but won back straight away by Napoli. Di Lorenzo's ball in. Osimhen was in there. Looked as though it came off the back of his smile. He went behind. That was the suggestion by Osimhen. Goal kick given. Let's just remind you that coming up on Thursday, November the 17th, we have the first ODI between Australia and England. Now, coverage of that one starts at 2:45 in the morning. The ODI team, after similar success after they beat Australia in the T20 series. It's the first of a 3-match ODI series coming up very soon on BT Sport. Little push there by Matteo Politano and Fabiano Parisi. Here's Bandinelli, Empoli's captain. Empoli, who in the first half were defending in the main, but maybe a chance to attack here. We'll see if they do try and show a bit more creativity of their own in the second half. Well, there's a man this game has missed really so far. The wonderful Georgian Ivica Kvaratskhelia, who is missing his second successive game for Napoli due to a back issue. It's proved to be an outstanding signing. One of the best talents in Serie A this season. He is due to return, all being well, for the game against Udinese here at the weekend. 2 home games for Napoli to end this mini-season before the World Cup. Politano's ball in. Didn't quite come the way of Ndombele. Di Lorenzo. Politano. Osimhen for target again. Good punch away by Vicario. Stojanovic. Header away by Ostigard for Napoli. There's Ismaili. It's been a faultless showing so far from Ardian Ismaili and Sebastiano Laperto. Empoli's defensive duo. Central defensive duo. The rest of the team defending very well to this point also. Lost 2 of their 6 away games this season. 1 win at Bologna, 3 draws. Some wonderful away days last year. Not just the win here, but they also won away to Atalanta and away to Juve. And Gisa has won a corner. It's been watched all the way by Baldanzi. Good decisive goalkeeping there from Vicario. Mario Ruiz ball in. Ostigard with a header, but very difficult there to get that one anywhere near the target. It was moving back away from goal. I think Vicario there thought he kept that ball in play, but maybe a goal kick instead. Luca Pareto, the referee tonight. And one short of 100 matches in Serie A. It's a good win there by Bandinelli. This caught Anguissa napping. And then Satriano looking to spin in behind. One of those nights for a number 9, where you're having to do so much defensive work, and when a chance comes your way, it's difficult to make anything of it. Not too many players in and around. Satriano. Foul on Mario Rui. Former Empoli player, Paolo Zanetti, spent 3 years with the club at the start of his playing days, 20-odd years ago, lost with Venezia when he came here in Serie A last season with them. He was the man who led Venezia back into Serie A, but they went down at the first attempt. Last season he left in April, with relegation looming. Pass there by Raspadori. And Parisi finds Bandinelli. In came Anguissa. There's Di Lorenzo. And Dombele. Into the path of Mario Rui. On for Raspadori. There's the cutback, and it's put over the bar by Anguissa. Good chance there for Anguissa. Scored a couple against Torino in a win here just over a month ago. His first goals in Serie A. Just leant back there a touch. Never over the top of the ball, really, Frank Anguissa. Here's Di Lorenzo having to be very careful with Bayrami close by. And Bayrami went in on Mario Rui, but no foul. This is Bandinelli! And that was not too far over the top. Claiming a fingertip touch there by Alex Meret. Caught this really sweetly. I think the officials are right. Goal kick. Anguissa. Second half has just come to life a bit. More watchable game now. The first half when Napoli had so much possession but didn't do too much with it at all. Osimhen's waiting again here, but the service has not been quite right all evening. He needs better ammunition, Victor Osimhen. There's depth on that Napoli bench. Likes of Giovanni Simeone and Herving Lozano, Edith Elmas, all attacking players they can turn to, even despite the absence of Kvaratskhelia. Bayrami. Nahas. He wins a throw-in off Kim. Di Lorenzo. Politano. Those two linked up so well down that right side tonight. Politano back for Di Lorenzo again. Got the ball in past Parisi. But Leperto defends the near post for Empoli. Parisi, where's he going here? Lobotka wins it back, but via unfair means. Free kick for Empoli. Stojanovic. Empoli in their 15th season playing in Serie A. Second year back. Do have a healthy buffer above the relegation zone at the moment. Bottom three here in danger of being left behind this season. Verona bottom, then Cremonese, then Sam. Any point here will be a fantastic point for Empoli. They're a long way off securing it yet. Still more than half an hour to play. Politano to Anguissa. Politano. Intervention was by Haas, and now a chance to break away for Empoli with Bayrami. Lobotka nibbling away, then Satriano was fouled. It's a booking for Ostergaard. Menacing break there by Empoli. Ostergaard had to bring it to a stop. In doing so, he's picked up that booking. He's the first Napoli player now cautioned tonight. Free kick touch short, then hit from range, but always veering wide. That's Van Marin it was who had the attempt on goal, but it's a long way off target. Almost under the age, an Ajax midfield player on loan with Empoli from Cagliari. There's some movement on that Empoli bench. Their first change is not too far away. There's Ndombele. Looks as though Jean-Daniel Akpa-Akpro is going to be coming on. Might be part of a double change for the away team. I think it will be. Sam Lammers is also stripped off. Satriano and Haas, the two players who are departing. It's been nearly an hour of very hard work for Satriano, but with little reward. Sam Lammers, the Dutch forward, he has scored in this stadium before, 2 years ago with Atalanta. He's on loan from Atalanta with Empoli this season. So some fresh legs now, some more energy out there for Empoli. Mario Rui. And Ndombele. It's a low shot. It's a rare shot on target. Just the second in the game. Two attempts they have had on goal, they've both been straight at Guillermo Vicario. Some debate here as to whose throw-in this should be, but it goes Napoli's way. Mario Rui being told the precise spot to take it from. Spalletti there just in discussion with his coaching team. Will Napoli respond with any changes themselves? Just over half an hour to go. They've found no way through as of yet. They're going to win a free kick here though. A yellow card's been shown to Parisi. Fourth Empoli player now booked. Just got to be careful. Don't want to lose a player. clearly caught Matteo Politano. Politano just showing the wound. Not too sure how Parisi can complain about it. You get those wounds because shin pads are so small nowadays. They barely protect anything. You can see Politano on the receiving end 4 times of fouls tonight. Herbing Lozano amongst those waiting on the sidelines for Napoli. Raspadori's ball in. Osimhen with the header. Well, by his standards, that's a good chance. Climbed really well. Timed the jump perfectly, but could not keep it down. You could see his eyes light up there when that ball came his way. Still not happening yet for Napoli. Mario Rui. Given away to Marin. Bandinelli. Looking for Parisi, but that's good work by Politano to win it back. Then Anguissa. Went in with the tackle there with Bandinelli. Anguissa came off worse. The fixture in the team, Frank Anguissa this season, his 2nd year with the club after leaving Fulham. And here we go then for Spalletti's first alterations, having the Zanos there already in waiting. Player who scored twice coming off the bench in Serie A this season. And the win here against Bologna and the win at Cremonese. Actually had 7 goals scored by subs so far. Here's Baldanzi for Empoli. Lammers was there by the near post. No damage done for Napoli. There's Mario Rui. Marin. Stojanovic. Stoppage may allow the Napoli changes to take place. It's going to be a triple change. We're going to see Lozano, Elmas and Zielinski, I think, coming on. Raspadori off for Lozano. I think it's going to be the first change, or is it? There's a bit of confusion here. Anyone know what's going on? Dombele is certainly off. Zielinski's on. So is Elmas. So is Lozano. So a triple change to Spalletti as we move towards the final quarter of the game. Two new wide players now for Napoli. Here's Lozano straight away. Lozano's cross. Osimhen. Very tight angle. All he could do there was win a corner. The volume goes up inside this cavernous stadium. Napoli's 4th corner. There's a packed box to try and attack it. Zielinski's ball in. Near post defended by Bayrami. Lobotka. Napoli, the top scoring team in Serie A this season. They've only failed to score in one game. The goalless draw at Fiorentina back on week 3. So the other Tuscan team deny them tonight. Kim. Di Lorenzo. Here's Anguissa. Had that good chance just after half-time. Can't link up there with Zielinski. He spent 2 years with Empoli before moving to Naples. Played his 300th match for Napoli in that win at Atalanta a few days ago. Mario Rui. Zielinski with a bit of time, but it's a loose ball. Some cobwebs there for Zielinski just off the bench. Here's Baldanzi. Going through the Empoli youth system. He made his debut on the last day of last season, but a regular in the team now. As the game starts to open up a little bit. Zielinski. On by Di Lorenzo. Now Lozano. Far more direct Lozano. Osimhen goes in, and the referee gives a penalty for a foul on Victor Osimhen. It's a big call from Luca Pareto. Victor Osimhen was caught there, and Napoli have the penalty. Well, how much of a foul was there? VAR will check this, I'm not sure, you know. Razvan Marin, the Empoli player involved. I think there is a bit of contact, but there's no attempt to make a tackle there from Razvan Marin. It's just a clash of legs. So the VAR, who is Michael Fabri, is having a look at the moment. What a big moment this is. Well, the check is complete, and it stands. And it's Hirving Lozano who has placed the ball. He's not long come off the bench, Hirving Lozano. This is the 8th spot kick of the campaign for Napoli. It's the first one he's taken. Hirving Lozano up against Guglielmo Vicario. And Lozano scores for Napoli. The Serie A leaders finally make the breakthrough. The super sub, Lozano, on the pitch for a matter of minutes. And the man from Mexico brings those in Naples to their feet. His 3rd goal off the bench in Serie A this season. Osimhen fouled for the penalty. And Lozano took charge. Vicario went the right way, but could not get enough behind it to keep it out. And the reaction inside this wonderful old stadium, quite something. Some noise here. And Napoli, aiming to make it 10 straight Serie A wins, have made the breakthrough. Well, Vicario, the Empoli goalkeeper, has an amazing record, saving penalties. Saved 2 this season, 5 last season. He gets the right way there, but enough power in Lozano's effort to beat him. Empoli will feel hard done by with the award of that penalty. Their defence finally breached. Here's Zielinski. In towards Osimhen again. And now he's penalised. But the changes made by Spalletti, the changes he had to make, but they have made a difference. Lozano and Zielinski just added some more pace and some more impetus for Napoli. There's Elmas, the other player brought on. Mario Rui. In towards Lozano. Osimhen's chasing. Given away by Parisi. Napoli want that second goal now. Lovely feet by Lozano. Too high there for Osimhen. Zielinski. Di Lorenzo. Here's Elmas. And now Mario Rui. Blocked by Ismaili. Lammers for Empoli. Down goes Spalletti. Foul by Lobotka. Napoli have raised the tempo. And their reward has been the opening goal, as they seek to make it 10 straight Serie A wins. We're going to have a double change now for Empoli. Liam Henderson's coming on, who scored when these two sides last met, the Scotsman, in that comeback win for Empoli. Alberto Grassi also coming on, who was a fitness tank for the game. He's on loan from Parma for his 8th appearance of the season. Baldanzi and Spalletti, the two players who are going off. Henderson, who brings great energy in that midfield area. Play back there to Merritt. He's had a pretty quiet night tonight. Is it going to be a 1-0 win for Napoli? They would take 1-0, any scoreline they would take, as long as 3 points come their way. Irving Lozano has been fouled there by Leperto. He could be going off here. Leperto is sent off. 2 yellow cards. And the player on loan from Napoli, back in Naples, is dismissed. Now in a matter of minutes, it's all gone sour for Empoli. They've fallen behind. They've gone a goal down, and now they are a man down too. Leperto, who was booked in the first half for a foul on Osimhen, now booked for that foul on Lozano. And all of a sudden, Napoli in a very comfortable position. And this man's made a real impact. Elmas there, dinked in towards Zielinski. Here's the Botka. Napoli firmly on top now. It's going to be a very testing last quarter of an hour for Empoli. They did so well for so long to stay in the game and stay at 0-0, keep Napoli frustrated. But the lead is now where they want to be. Lozano. Just goes to underline again the depth now in Napoli's squad. They were toiling so they can bring on a player the calibre of Hirving Lozano. Mario Rui. Osimhen was there with the header and just about hooked away. There's Zielinski. Empoli on the ropes here. Thought the ball was overhit by Mario Rui, but it was kept alive by Osimhen. Ismaili has gone over. Did really well here, Osimhen, to make something of this. And it was hooked away by a combination of Grassi and the goalkeeper. And Empoli still just one goal behind, but it could have been two there, and that would have been game over. Upcoming attractions for you on BT Sport. This Saturday we have our last Premier League game before the World Cup break. Man City against Brentford for 11:30 on One and Ultimate. And then in a few weeks' time, the big one, Fury against Chisora, in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on BT Sport Box Office, December the 3rd. Don't miss that. Attempts count has been cranked up in this second half by Napoli. Can they put this game to bed now? Here's Anguissa. Lozano. We're off to Qatar with Mexico in a few weeks' time. Start the last World Cup. You may recall the winning goal they scored for Mexico against Germany in that tournament in Russia. Lobotka into Elmas. Napoli came here with a game plan tonight to stifle Napoli. It lasted almost 70 minutes. Lozano's penalty followed by the red card for the Porto. Napoli from here on in should coast to victory. They'd love that buffer of goal number 2. Di Lorenzo. Just come out as far as Lobotka. Zielinski, Lobotka, Zielinski. Enjoying their football here, Napoli. And the fans loving watching it. Anguissa. Lobotka. Number of passes there tells you it's been a tale of Napoli domination in terms of possession. Lobotka. Di Lorenzo. This will be a great game to win for Napoli, and will show that even when teams just sit in, try and contain them, they can find a way through eventually. Yes, there may be an element of contention about the penalty war, but the pressure finally paid off. Mario Rui. Driven low towards Osimhen. It's cleared away by Marin. Well read there by Di Lorenzo. Osimhen. Well, he went for power. It was pretty wild by Osimhen. Looking to keep his run going. Looking to score in a 5th Serie A game in a row. He has influenced the game tonight, though. He won the penalty. Spalletti, who, as I mentioned earlier, He's a former coach with Empoli. Lost both games against Empoli last season. Looks as though he's going to get the upper hand against them tonight. Spalletti now in charge of his 8th Italian club. Still looking to win Serie A for the first time. Could this be his year? Long way to go, but they're looking very good. Here's Anguissa. Just need to keep the ball now. Play out time, Napoli. Make the ball do the work, as they say. There must be some very tired players out there now for Empoli. Zielinski. Di Lorenzo. Zielinski. Here's the Lobotka. Napoli made such a wonderful start last season, but fell away. With the depth of this squad, might have some more staying power. Lobotka. Here's Kim. Now they are in complete control. Just oozing the authority of a team who are going to have a 9-point lead at the top of Serie A. Lozano. Osimhen. There's Lobotka. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. Blocked by Parisi. Anguissa. Back with Ostergaard. Zielinski. Still going on, Zielinski. Back pro for Empoli. Oh, good win there by Ostergaard. He was just caught. The free kick. A valuable time here for Napoli, just to slow things down again. Keep this game punctuated. The odd stoppage will help them get towards where they want to be. Sloppy pass forward there by Kim. A rare mistake by him. Here's Barami for Empoli, but he couldn't take the ball with him. And the black shirts have to retreat again. Elmas. That's wayward. We have 2 more live games coming your way tonight. In the National League, we have Southend against Notts County, 6th against 1st from 7:30 on 1 and Ultimate. Southend in good form, 4 straight wins for them. And then Milan go to Cremonese, that's on 2 from 7:30, as Milan will try and cut what is now a 9-point gap the way things stand at the top of Serie A. The reigning champions have some work to do to keep in touch with Napoli. This is going to be the final change of the game for Empoli. Emmanuel Ekong replaces Marin. He's just 20 years of age, a Swede. 2nd appearance in Serie A. His debut came off the bench a couple of months ago. Lammers there battling away but losing out. Elmas. Teasing and tormenting. Got the shot away to wins a corner. Those younger Napoli fans won't recall when they were last champions of Italian football. Their last title in 1990. The points total they have right now. They're on course to pass 100 points, the way it's going this season. Lozano, still going to be 2/3 of the season to go. They've given themselves a great foundation. They'll seek to win again here at the weekend when Udinese are in town. Whatever happens now, they're going to be top of the table come the turn of the year. When the campaign began, no one really made a case for Napoli in a title race. So many big names left over the summer. A real overhaul of the squad. Zielinski. A bit of room there for the pole. Really well picked out by Lozano. What a performance it's been. This cameo from Lozano. It's been so impressive. Big game of the weekend coming up for Zanetti and for Empoli. They've got Cremonese at home. Big chance for them to open up even more of a gap between themselves and the drop zone. Looks as though Napoli are finally going to get the better of their bogey team. With all the pain against Empoli from last season. Lozano, past Parisi. Zielinski makes it 2-0 to Shorby Cat. Another win for Napoli to make it 10 in a row. These are special times in Naples. And Napoli pulling further clear at the top of Serie A. And two subs have scored their goal tonight. Zielinski this time, the former Empoli player. Caught that wonderfully well. Firing it past Vicario. "12 wins from 14 games this season. And Napoli are pulling away. They've had to bide their time tonight, but now comes the joy. This relentless Napoli team. What a campaign they're having. Here's Ekong for Empoli. It's blocked away by Kim. And Anguissa's fouled. It's a yellow card for Henderson. Late change for Napoli now as we move towards stoppage time. Diego Dema coming on, the German. Double change, in fact. Simeone's coming on too. Lobotka's off, Osimhen off, so Osimhen's scoring run ends. But he has more than played his part tonight. Led the line superbly. Won the penalty from which Napoli went in front. And again, they're just showing here it's a squad game. And Napoli's squad looks so well equipped to go all the way. I wonder whether there'll be investment come the winter transfer window. They'd be mad not to. Top of Serie A and the chance to push on. Zielinski will let fly again. Winter stoppage time now, which there are 4 minutes, by the way. This man has pulled off some masterstrokes this season. He's double changed tonight. Another one for the list, and look at the reaction. Napoli fans who were disenchanted a few months ago when they lost the likes of Mertens and Koulibaly over the summer, Insigne as well, star players from years gone by. They were anxious as to what the future might hold. Well, the future looks very rosy right now. Lammers. He's got support here, Lammers. This is Bayrami. Can they pull one back? Meret makes the save. Good save too. Rare save for Napoli's goalkeeper. Had that personal nightmare at Empoli last season. He wants to banish those memories tonight with a clean sheet. He's on course to do just that. Akpa, Zielinski. 10 wins in a row for Napoli. They only achieved that twice before in Serie A 5 years ago, both times under Maurizio Sarri. In recent times they have come close to the title. Under Sarri a few years ago, it was certainly on, but they fell away right at the last. Remember last year they made that wonderful start, went 12 games unbeaten. To begin the campaign, they won the first, 8 in a row. This time it looks even better. Can they keep it going? Udinese here at the weekend. One final game before the World Cup break. And for that game too, they should have Kvaratskhelia back fit. That'll be a big boost for them. There's Lammers. Free kick to Empoli. Maybe one last chance for them to pull one back. He's always so calm, Spalletti. But inside he must be absolutely buzzing with the team he's put together, the squad he's put together. Momentum really is with this Napoli winning machine. Henderson. Bayrami for Henderson. There's Parisi, but over the top. And the party's in full swing. There's a bit of blood there. The referee will not restart the game until this has been seen to. It's Di Lorenzo there, back post, who was just caught. Another night to admire what Napoli are doing this season. The way they're playing, the players they brought in. They're the ones that are going to take some chasing down. And they're pulling further and further away from the chasing pack. What a special time this is in Naples. Only 14 games gone, so much work still to do, but these fans are back in love with their football team again. And Napoli win again. 10 wins in a row in Serie A for Spalletti's fantastic team. It is 12 wins and 14 games this season. One more to go before the World Cup break. Napoli will turn the year top of Serie A. And for now, they are 9 points clear at the top of the Serie A table. Lozano and Zielinski both off the bench with the 2 goals here as Napoli beat Empoli.